You ready for some adventure? I'm gonna say that stupid line because I don't know how to start videos. Let's play some swords. Blade and Sorcery. Dang. I almost called it Sword and Sorcery again. Just have the habit of doing that. So this beginning area here is always the same. Like, it's randomly generated, but this first area is always the same. Well, mostly. So there's always 2 guards. And I gotta get rid of this one guy first. He is one of the 2 guards, of course. Get off my sword. Hey, can you tell your friend to go? He's okay. And then there's a door. So you continue forward, as the rooms usually do. And sometimes the door's down there. Last time I played, that's where it was. Ah! Oh! Give me that back! That happens sometimes. Alright. Don't be stupid about her shield. Man, the fact that she has a helmet and a shield makes this really difficult. Okay. This is why I bring a mace. So I actually recorded this already. And for one thing, I forgot to turn the game sound on. And the other thing is my microphone died. Ow, I just hit my old microphone. Oh yeah, this is closed again. I hit my headset, which is my old microphone, and I'm actually wearing it on my head now, so I can look around and hopefully still be audible, not fall quieter. So if I fall quieter, it's just me mumbling, which I really should stop mumbling.
You really shouldn't mumble, because I can't understand a word you're saying.
You would think I would learn by now to not mumble. But yeah, so my first attempt at recording this, I had no audio whatsoever. So it was basically unsalvageable. Which is a shame, because I thought it was pretty good. I felt confident about it, and then I lost it to the ether. Hopefully this won't also be lost. But now I'm not thinking of as much to say this time, which is disappointing, but okay. Yeah, I like using sword shield. Just how I roll. If I could wear this guy's armor, I would, but that's not a feature yet. They're planning on it. But I like the knight aesthetic. I like to kick them when I can, but kicking is it's broken in both senses of the term. Because sometimes you get a really good kick and it sends them flying. And then sometimes you die from the kick, from your own kick, and I have no idea what causes it. I think it's because sometimes you kick a person's weapon and the hitbox just goes crazy. And it's like, oh, you got hit really, really hard, and then you die. Yeah, lately I've been using long swords instead of, like, normally I would use a riding sword. But I've taken to liking the extra range that this has. Also, notice the weight to it. It was kind of... It's... I guess not really that noticeable, but... Oh, yeah, there you go. But notice how if I hold with both hands... Probably still hard to tell. But that's kind of the main selling point about this game, is that you chop people in the neck, opening between their helmet. He still doesn't know I'm here. You know what? That's fun to do as well. The selling point of this game is that the weapons are weighted realistically. So you can't win this like you're Jimmy Fallon playing Skyward Sword.
And because it's Wii Motion Plus, you want to swing where he's not defending. There you go. There you go.
Like waggling. You gotta actually be careful. Yep. Stop hitting your headphones, man. Oh, they're sliding off my head. I can't look up. Oh. And this is why I gotta get a new microphone. Man, the last one was perfect for VR because it was a clip. It was clipped, you know, right to my shirt, so I could be sure it wouldn't slip off my head. Actually, I think what I'll do is take the sword. I don't know if you can see that circle. I still haven't edited my job simulator videos yet. I don't know if that circle shows up. And you can see the shorter swords they're lighter, so there's less lag to them. But there's also less reach, and I like reach. Which is king. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the circle here. The blue circle. Maybe I shouldn't spend too much time pointing it out, because if you can't see it, then I'm just crazy. Yeah, that's just my boundary, letting me know, hey, don't walk forward. You can't do that in VR. I would set it to room scale, but you know, don't exactly have a room to walk around in. I have a little bit of floor space in my room, but not enough for a room boundary, I think. I barely even have enough room to, like, you know, have all my arm space that I need. Like, there's a shelf, like, right here. Excuse me. So, I do have to still be careful. I have knocked stuff off that shelf before, including my precious Arendi Battleborn figure. Unfortunately, she broke, so now she's in the box. She's in the plastic she came in. It's sad, but whatever. And the funny thing is, when I knocked her down, I wasn't even doing anything crazy. Like, I wasn't trying to be Jimmy Fallon playing Skyward Sword. I was trying to stretch my arm, and it just happened to... Don't you jump attack at me! I hate when they do that. You know, I was just trying to stretch my arm, and then, boop, knocked stuff down, and she broke. Nope. Back. Gotcha. It's kind of what you gotta do with a sword when they're fully armored. Or what you can do, if you want to be magical, you got 3 spells here, and one of them's fire, and you can view your sword with all 3 of them. But fire is the most helpful one, because it makes your sword fall out of your hands, yeah. You can stab through their armor. Where did you come from? You can't do that. No, stay down. I like kicking. It's unfortunate. I find it really unfortunate that kicking can sometimes get you killed. And sometimes it's not even just a matter of, oh, you're low on health, and then you kick and accidentally take damage. No, you can go from perfectly fine, like right now. Well, okay, I'm halfway dead, or halfway alive, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, you can... Oh, my headphones sliding off my head. Oh, no. Yeah, it could just come out of nowhere. Dying from kicking. Yeah, there's also lightning, which... That's what it looks like when you actually use it. This will knock people down when you hit them with it, when you make contact. I think it also works even if you tap them on the armor. They don't have to take damage to get electrocuted, fall on ground. And then there's also gravity. Gravity is my favorite element in this game. But in terms of weapons, it's not very good. I don't even really know what it does. I think it just bops the spell and imbues it with anti-gravity, which is fun. Not very useful in combat. Oh, it wore off. But when you use it as a spell, and it's actually the one spell that you can fuse both hands with at the moment. Makes a nice gravity bubble. Not a good room for showing that off in, but I thought I'd show it off anyway. Oh, here. Come here. Hey. Come here. Hey, gravity bubble! Now he's a pinata! Aw. He die from that? You're pathetic. And he had a rapier? Oh, nice and light, like a rapier would be in my life. It's pretty cool. I like rapiers, but I prefer the more knightly broadsword. Oh, yeah, that happens. Yeah. I would unimbue my sword, but that's not an option. You just gotta let it run out. Like the corpses float around, I guess. Another thing you can do with gravity is you can grab people while they're still alive, and then you can like pull them apart. Maybe I won't show you. Maybe you'll have to wait till later. Make you wait for a different video for that. Oh, sometimes there's two people here. Now, one of the loading screen tips actually says you can use an axe to go down the rope. I find it doesn't really work that well. It's not worth the risk. So what you can do instead is you can just grab the rope and press the slide button, basically. Like you pull the bottom trigger to grab, and then you pull the upper trigger to just slide. Oh, grabbing that one a little too soon. So I'll grab this one with this hand, and then swing around. There. It's just like Wind Waker, except not at all, because you're not jumping between them. And you're not grabbing the rope, you're grabbing the lanterns themselves. So I guess it's not at all like Wind Waker. Like I probably just said. Already forgot if I actually did phrase it exactly like that, or if that was just something I thought really loudly. What do I do? Content. I'm so bad at it. That's not the right mentality to have, you know? You can't just not do something just because you're not good at it, because then you'll never be good at it. That's not how you get good at things. You don't get good at things by not doing things. You know, I'm not amazing at French because I never do French. You know, I never speak French, so why would I ever be good at it? Archers are kind of stupid in this game. Whoop. And the bow. There. The bow also kind of sucks, because you basically have to get a sneak attack with it, but it's so hard to aim, because it's realistic. And also, you could just, okay, I can't reach your weapon here, but there. Now I should be able to, yeah, there we go. And then you could take the quiver from them, like the nerd they are. I've honestly had more success throwing arrows at people than actually using the bow. I haven't killed with it, but that just shows how bad the bow is. That I've had more success throwing arrows than actually utilizing the bow. I will throw all 30 of these arrows at you. Or however many was left when I was starting to say that. I got all day, man. I can do this all day. They're not even helping. Your friends, they just find this hilarious, just like I do. They must not like you. I don't know. Well, now I can actually say I've had more success with this than the bow, because now I've killed someone doing this. I can't believe that. Can you believe that? Can you believe that guy just died to me throwing arrows at him? Are you gonna come and fight me? I mean, you're probably not, because you don't have arrows or a secondary weapon. Yeah, and sometimes the NPCs would just try to run through you. That's also pretty annoying. Let me see if I can show you something else that's funny about their AI. So if I come over here, I'm gonna come down here. I'll hold on to my headset so it doesn't slide off my head while I'm looking up. Oh, but apparently I'm gonna slide off the ledge, apparently. It's a good thing you can climb in this game, although that kind of involves looking up, which we just established I can't really do. I was hoping, but, you know, I guess this is not the right environment for it. Whoop, he just slipped and fell and died. So sometimes, when it's a setup kind of like this, except apparently not exactly like this, if you get down there and an NPC is up there, sometimes they'll just jump down and try to get you, but they don't realize that they will die from that fall. So it's kind of hilarious, but also disappointing, because it's like, hey, I wanted to fight that guy. Why am I playing this if not to fight people? And if they're just gonna jump off of ledges and die, then what's the point? You know, it's like Kirby Star Allies when you're playing and you got a party full of allies and they're just doing everything for you, and it's like all you're doing is walking. It's like, what's the point? Now this environment. Yeah, exactly. So, if I can find the right words to explain what's going on here, it's a battle. And unfortunately, this area is pretty much always a final battle. This will be the last set of enemies we ever fight in this. Hey, we fight in this video. Because I guess it's fine. I was kind of dragging things along. Oh, there you are. Hey, look, it's actually Birch. So yeah, you'll always get into one of these battles where they keep spawning people 2 at a time. There will always be 2, never 3, which is good, because I'm bad at fighting 3 people. So they would win every time if they did that. No magic from you. Okay. There's an archer. And sometimes they do that. That's why they're stupid. Sometimes they get a lock on me, and then they decide, you know what? He's actually 90 degrees the other way. I always find these segments a little disappointing because, you know, by the time I get here, it's like, oh, it's already over. I just want to play more. I said this the maximum length you can set it to. I'm honestly not sure if length actually affects anything right now. Don't you run away from me. Now, hey. And don't worry. I'll get to showing you how bad the bow is. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, wait, where are you? I can't really look around because my headset. I should duct tape it to my head. Oh, his head popped off. Boop. Put your shield down. There we go. I haven't showed this off yet, and I didn't do it in the original recording of this. You got focus. So you can slow down time. But I prefer to try to not use it. It kind of feels like cheating, especially when you do something like this. That like this. Just go straight for the head. You get, you know, kind of easy. They'll still try to run away from you, but and there we go. He's dead. Throw away our weapons. Don't need them. Potion. No. We're done. And if we end up actually not being done, I'll just fight people with my fists. Which is something you can do, but just like kicking, it's kind of buggy and needlessly risky. Because you can't block. You know, you can't have, you know, even though you got like leather armlets here, and their leather can block, yours can't. So, yeah, it's not really worth the risk to try to fight or grapple. Grappling doesn't really work. But I guess I never really tried properly. At least in terms of like trying to grapple someone's shield away. You know, grab it, grab the shield, pull it, get them in for the kill. They'll try to attack you too soon. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. See if the recording will actually take this time. Put the keyboard away. You ready for some adventure? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious, Blade and Sorcery? Are you serious?